Hi everyone, I'm Steve LaWarre, Vice President of Horticulture here at Lena Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park, and we are standing in the Fred and Dorothy Fichter Butterflies Are Blooming exhibition. And I want to talk with you a little bit about why flowers are so important to this exhibition. I'm holding a couple of the types of nectar plants that we use in this exhibition. And our volunteers just happen to be adding a few more of these today, so we were able to catch them and show you what we're doing here. Flowers are super important as a nectar source for butterflies. And there's a couple of characteristics that I wanted to point out as far as what makes a great flower for a butterfly. First of all, the flowers are typically somewhat small and tubular shaped, so that a butterfly, when they feed, they use a straw-like mouth part called a proboscis. And that straw-like mouth part needs to go down into the flower, to the back of that flower, to that nectar source. So you can see with this salvia, for example, this pink salvia, that each one of those individual flowers is tubular in shape. Another nectar plant that you'll see in the Lena Meijer Tropical Conservatory is Lantana. And Lantana is a heat-loving annual here in Michigan that works really well in this exhibition for us. And it also has these small tubular shaped flowers. And there's a great nectar source at the base of each one of those flowers. So you'll see many of our butterflies just love this flower, and you'll see them probing each one of those individual florets for nectar as you walk through our exhibition. So I talked a little bit about tubular flowers and how they're appealing to butterflies, but butterflies really will experience a lot of different things as far as flowers go. So I'm standing here at the orchid wall, and this is a spot where we often see butterflies landing on the orchids. And many of these aren't tubular shaped, but they do have nectar sources on these flowers. And butterflies need to have nectar, or they need to have rotten fruit that they can kind of slurp up through that straw-like mouth part. But they taste, or similar to taste, with their feet. So when they land on these flowers and you see them exploring things like the orchids, they're actually tasting with their feet and finding those nectar sources on all sorts of different things. This is another nectar plant that is beautiful in the conservatory, but also is really liked by the butterflies. This is Lobelia, and Lobelia has these small dainty flowers that also have a tubular throat, and they are very appealing to butterflies. So you'll find them throughout the Lena Meijer Tropical Conservatory, and it's another spot to look for butterflies.